And what we're going to go through now is Cheltenham's not that far. But you caused a little bit of uproar, didn't you, last time you was here about Champion Hurdle and about Annie Power? Obviously, we're now sort of 5 weeks away. Are you still sticking to your guns on Annie Power?
Yeah.
You are?
Annie Power all the way, Champion Hurdle. I just, like, last week she was so impressive at Doncaster. We spoke about it last week and how far she was going to beat John Quinn's horse. I can't think of the name of it now. Cockney Sparrow, yeah, and I did say about the form with Cockney Sparrow and My Tent or Yours and where it's all relevant, you know. But I personally think the way she ran...
Mayor's allowance, am I right, as well?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
The way she ran the other day, she ran so well, made the run in and, you know, made all her own run. And Ruby did say that it was the first time she got buzzed up down the start. You know, she was on her toes and edgy. Now, I think if you stepped up to 3 Mile and tried to drop in and do things quieter, I think she might just do too much early doors and end up getting beat. So
I thought it was quite telling that Mullins had an option. Why wouldn't he take on big bucks early on? He could have done that at Cheltenham if he really wanted to. Went for a 2 Mile race at Doncaster. Yeah. And for me, that was quite telling. But and I'm with you. I'm quite keen on Annie Power. I'm also of the UK brigade. I'm keen on My Tent or Yours. Billy.
I get slated on Twitter for suggesting this, but I think Kavega could win the World Hurdle. If Big Books underperforms, I think Kavega has the class to win a World Hurdle. Annie Power could mop up the Mayor's Hurdle. It'll be a nice introduction to her festival exploits.
So she shouldn't go for Champion Hurdle?
If you don't know. I mean, if Hurricane Fly doesn't get there, it's not the easiest. You know, there's always a risk that something goes wrong with Hurricane Fly or Kavega in the run-ups.
I think people are just concentrating on 1 or 2 horses. Do you know, like the World Hurdle, people are talking about it now like it's a handicap because Big Books got beat, Nat Fisher's Crosses lost.
And last Sunday, don't forget,
Hurricane won.
But Al Connor last week got closer to Hurricane Fly. Yeah. But if you look at the full force in that race, someone's going to have to remind me what
Captain
that was. It was very close up for a complete rag, closer up than the time before, and it was a force run race.
Well, he was the Supreme Novices winner.
Yes, I understand that, but if you look at the previous race to that, it front run and finished, I mean, they all finished quite, and Jet Ski, what a disappointment that horse was.
Yes.
Well, I said last day, I think Jet Ski's a galloper. He doesn't quicken like some horses do, and I think he probably would be better off if he was ridden. I'm not saying nothing about, you know, AP the ride or anything, but I just think the horse would be suited better, possibly by being ridden a bit more prominent.
Okay, well, we'd like to get viewers' views at home on Cheltenham. Let's go over to Will, see what he thinks. We never really asked him what he thinks about Champion Hurdle.
I was just going to make a point about Jeski there that Jimmy raised. I mean, he's won a couple of times over 2.5 miles. Maybe the better race for him would potentially be the Aintree Hurdle, and where My Tent or Yours wouldn't necessarily turn up, so AP would ride Jeski in that race. I mean, I was at Doncaster last Saturday, and Annie Power's speed was scary. Ruby couldn't pull her up, and the return of pace she showed to quicken away from those. They're not bad horses in behind. No. Cockney Sparrow, Doyley Cart, they're good mares.
Cockney Sparrow fell, but she was beat.
Yeah, oh yeah, she was beaten. Yeah, she was beaten. She might not have finished second either. She was thoroughly beaten off.
Maybe she underperformed. We don't know.
Absolutely,
but
absolutely.
You can't dispute how impressive she keeps getting all the time.
I agree, you wouldn't want to see the World Hurdle, especially if the ground, as may be the case, maybe it's not going to quicken up, you know, it could be quite
Why
soft.
would you want to bottom her in a race like that, or for to run too free, or whatever? Let her go in the race, she should go and win it.
And that's the horse you most look forward to riding?
Yeah, I said it, you know, the first time I came on this show, and it's just, I think she's just, for me, whatever race she runs in, she should be backed, because she just looks a class above the rest.
OK, so Annie Power still for you?
Oh, yeah.
Billy?
Why, in the Champion Hurdle? Well, I've said from day
Still
one,
too early, or?
My Tent or Yours, from day one. And
I can imagine it being quite a clash.